Standing here in the beautiful Churchill Downs paddock with a man who needs no introduction, but I'm going to do it anyway because I like to say Hall of Fame and six-time Kentucky Derby winning trainer Bob Baffert joins me. Bob, 2 chances to make it 7 Kentucky Derbies this year, but firstly, let's talk about your Oaks contender Tenmar, who looked absolutely sensational out there this morning. Talk us through the breeze.
Yeah, her, she's done everything right. Her last race, she won. It wasn't really that impressive looking. I think the track was a little bit deep and loose, and there was a hot pace. He took her back behind horses, and she got a good schooling out of it. She came up and won. She beat another nice filly of mine, and so, we were really, thinking about bringing her here. So I thought I'll bring her here. We'll breeze her, and I really like the way she's going over this track, and she breezed really nice today, so I feel a lot better about her. So, and I know that the distance is not going to be a problem for her, because in all of her races, she's just getting stronger that last 100 yards. When she won the Los Alamitos race down there, she was just taking off at the end. So I think distance is not going to be a problem going to Mount 8th. She likes to be close up, so there's a lot of fillies that seem to have a lot of speed in there, but that's out of my control. But I feel a lot better after watching her breeze today that she's going in this race in good shape.
I'd say you should. Yeah, she looked absolutely outstanding. So she'll be fully cranked for Friday. On Saturday, Citizen Bull and Rodriguez. Let's start with the Bull, who, speaking of looking good out on the track, he's looked sensational. Is he like the king of Churchill?
Well, he thinks he's King Kong. He's a happy, he loves to train, goes out there. His last race, just draw a line through it. I didn't have him as tight as I should have. He only had one little prep race. I didn't want to run him too much because, we want to run him in the Derby, the Preakness, and all the big races. But he's come back and worked really well, and he still is a 2-year-old champion. He's a good horse, and so I expect him to run well. He's like everybody's not, they're forgetting about him. So it doesn't matter. But there's a lot of speed horses in there, and he's speed with all my other horses. So they're just going to have to work it out amongst themselves.
If they forget about him, that means we get better odds. But he looks absolutely sensational. What about Rodriguez? Speaking of speed horses, what have you seen from him since he's arrived at Churchill that gives you optimism for next Saturday?
Well, he's handled everything really well. His problem is immaturity. He's maturing really quickly. And I thought his race in the Wood was really outstanding. He shipped there, he handled it well, broke well. He's a good gait horse. He's happy. He looks good here. He's gone over the track well. It's been a little wet. Once it dries out, then you can really tell how they're going over it. But I'm gonna breeze him a little bit tomorrow, and then. But he looks great, and the mile and the 8th is not going to be a problem for him, But he's got to leave the gate with 20 horses. You got to get away from there and get in a good rhythm, and hopefully once you don't want to have a horse in there, and once they check once, forget it. You're out of the Derby. But he's doing well, so we feel good about him.
Fantastic. The post position draw just a few hours away now, just above us there beneath the twin spires. If you could choose your post for Citizen Bull and Rodriguez, which post would you choose?
Well, I find it to be a big jinx to even talk about what I don't want or what I want. So we're not going to go there.
That's fine.
Usually, I used to joke about all the time. Somebody asked me, when do you know if you get a bad post? If you see somebody when they call the number and they grab their stomach, that's usually not a good post.
All right, well, let's not talk about posts, but good luck at the post position draw a little later this evening on opening day here at Churchill Downs. Thanks very much for your time, Bob. Enjoy the week.
Thank you. It's good to be back. This beautiful paddock.
It's
really impressive paddock here now. We have plenty of room, which is great.
Yeah, fantastic. Thanks again.
All right, thank you.